Good morning children. So today's session we are going to discuss about the second part of the habitat. So in first part already we have discussed that pond has a habitat. So in the pond different organisms are living, that different organisms are choosing different levels of the pond. So above surface of the pond, pond surface, pond margins, midwater and bottom of the pond. Here how the animals are living in plants, water. So they are known as aquatic animals. So which plants are growing in water? They are known as aquatic plants. Here tree has a habitat. So on the trees what is living? Birds, monkeys, squirrels, bees, wasps, snakes, ants, moths, caterpillars, mosquitoes and other different kinds of organisms we are finding on the trees. So here these are monkeys. So jumping on trees and they will searching their food. And birds making nest on trees and it will fly and it is searching for food and again it will come and take rest and it is laying eggs on its nest. So this nest it builds on trees. And again squirrels also will come and go to down and snakes also. So ants also living, spiders, bees. So these kind of organisms we are finding on trees and on leaves. So means tree is also having different levels in presenting leaves, stems, roots, bark. Okay. So in these levels what different kinds of caterpillars, ants, this all will live. Okay. On the bark we are observing green velvety substance. Means some plants also grown on that plant trees. So here means tree has a habitat of this all kind of organisms. So here which animals are choosing this tree as a habitat? So this tree is known as arboreal habitat also. What is arboreal habitat? Means which animals are living on trees, they are known as arboreal animals. Here these all when they are taking tree as a habitat means these all animals will meet their needs on trees. So that's why they are choosing that tree as a habitat. Next is our house has a habitat. So we are living in our houses. Okay, along with us some different kinds of animals also living. What are that? Cows, buffaloes, dogs, cats, birds, spiders, ants, lizards, cockroaches, small ants. Okay na? And mosquitoes. So these all bees all is living with us. So means here is our house is a habitat for that animals. Okay. Yes, our house is a habitat for that animals. So means these all animals will get their needs from our house. So birds they are making nest. Okay, in our houses and they are living and they getting food also. Dogs and cats, this is we are treating like a pet animals. And cows and buffaloes, so this will give milk and we are means we arranging this fodder, food, everything and we are taking the milk from these animals. Okay, and lizards also, cockroaches also part of living part of in our house. Means they will also living in our house. So means how why they are living in our house means they will get their needs. That's why it is living in our house. Means our house is a habitat of the animals. Okay now some people what they are doing, they are cow, buffalo, they are treating as a pet animals in their houses, but they are not taking any care of that animals. Means cleaning that, what is the shelter they are separately preparing for these cows and buffaloes. So some farmers or some people are they are not maintaining properly and they are not giving fodders in time and they are not watering that. Okay na? So what we are getting from these animals, milk we getting cows and buffaloes. It is not. We are taking the responsibility and we should take care is first is need. So we should give what it is need. We should give the water to animals and we should arrange the fodder to animals and we should clean what we are arranged to stay that purpose. So here means different kinds of animals, and we are allowing some plants also growing in our houses. Like commonly we are wishing to planting flower plants and fruit plants. So that flower plants, fruit plants means that plants to what is happening here house is a habitat. Okay na? Means in our house different animals living and different plants living. So along with us animals and plants living means our house is a habitat for the all kind of animals and plants. And next is orchard. It is a wonderful avenue. Orchard is a wonderful avenue. What is the meaning of orchard? It is a planting of fruit trees, nut trees or sugar maples. Okay, more number of trees, fruit trees are allowing to practice in one place. Farmers are growing in one place, that is known as orchard. Okay, for this kind of plants they are selling purpose, and means this is known as some cash crops also. Means they are allowing these trees to get the money. Means they are fruit trees, nut trees, sugar maples. Means why they are practicing this kind of trees to grow? Means they will get the money. So in this orchards means in one orchard they will practice one kind of trees only. That is mango or citrus or lemon, grapes, guava and pomegranate. Okay, so this is the orchard. And next comparison between the water plants with the land plants. Okay, if you take the examples tulsi and hydrilla. So what is the differences between the water plants and land plants? So here land plants means terrestrial plants. Land plants means terrestrial plants. So these terrestrial plants have where growing on the land it is growing. Means these roots will go deep into the soil and the shoot is developed on the land and it is having roots, stems and leaves. So these leaves also common. Leaves some tree means based on the tree. So some are having narrow leaves, some are having broad leaves. And here hydrilla. So if you take the water plants, their leaves are they have broad leaves which are floating on the surface of the water and which are growing deep under the water. They are having narrow leaves. So here these leaves are waxy coated leaves. How? Waxy coated leaves means waves always moving. So water waves are always moving. So to protect itself, what these leaves are waxy coated leaves, and the stems here, these tulsi stems are sticky stems. So here hydrilla fleshy substance is presenting. Means fleshy stems means when the waves are moving, that root also moving. So if it is sticky means that will break it. So it is fleshy roots, and these roots up to 25 feet means it will go deep under the water. The roots are presenting. How here tulsi means here go deep under the soil. So these comparisons are there in the tulsi and hydrilla. Commonly we know that terrestrial habitat and water habitat means which animals and plants living on trees, that completely known as terrestrial habitat. What is terrestrial habitat? Means they can grow or they can live on land. So here hydrilla is a aquatic plant. Means which animals are live in water and which plants are desert area, cactus, acacia means in desert areas they are getting less water, so it is storing the water. It have fleshy substances in there. So plains, in plain areas they have normal conditions comparing to desert and mountains. So here living animals means this completely these three will collectively known as terrestrial habitat. So and next to diversity of habitats in Telugu states. So here coastal regions. Coastal regions means what happening here, coconut and other mangroves are growing in that places. Coconut and mangroves are growing in that places. And in our Telangana grapes and different kinds of crops are growing. Okay, based on climatic conditions here growing crops also different, and coastal regions and other comparing to other regions plants also different. And good habitat, good life. Good habitat and good life. Okay, for example in our house the door is breaking, but what we are thinking, okay, if small change also we can't accept it. Okay, in our house any small change also we can't accept it. For example we are arranging our house perfect, so how like we are wishing bowls, kitchen in we are setting different items and hall in we are setting different items. Anyone will enter into our houses and change that items, but we are, okay, so means we are not accepting that change. So like that, so how like we are not accepting any changes in our house, so like that environment also our house. Okay na, so dumping of waste materials and throwing all different kinds of waste materials, using plastic and throwing into the our wetlands. So how it is be looking, so the environment will get spoiled. Okay, complete land pollution, water pollution, and when we are using vehicles, noise pollution and air pollution, so complete this environment is polluted. Okay na, not only our house is our habitat, complete environment is our habitat, and we should take care of our environment and don't use plastic. And means when we are cutting the trees, what happening here, different kinds of animals what we are discussing, that these all animals are have right to live in its places. Okay, when we are cutting the trees, what will happening, they are losing their habitats. Okay, they are losing their habitats. So means how they are accepting changes in their lives, we are not accepting any small change. So how these animals are accepting changes? Okay, sure, we should not cut the trees and plant more trees, avoid use of plastic and keep the environment clean and green. Okay na, so when we are doing such kind of activities, throwing waste materials, using plastic, cutting trees, and it making the complete environment pollution, and it leads to greenhouse effect. So ice caps are melting, it will leads to so many disasters.